Hello everybody and welcome back to Wing the Hill Rabbitry. Today I'm going to be showing you my training routine when I train my bunnies at hopping. I always start with Flint because I like to just get him over with because he's super easy, and I start him on low just to get him warmed up, so I run him there a couple times and then I'll go to Danger. So I always start low so that they can warm up, they can get their muscles ready, they can kind of get the idea of it in their head, and it just gives me a longer practice with them, builds up their endurance, and then slowly I'll add a couple poles until we get to the max heights that the rabbit can jump. The highest Flint has ever jumped is 13 poles. It was pretty cool, and I think he was 7 months when he did it. He hasn't done 13 poles since, but he's just kind of a grumpy bunny and decides to do what he wants to do. But yeah, so this is Flint, and sorry about the camera footage. I didn't realize that the camera was tilted down so much, so you guys only got a view of 2 of his jumps, but I fixed it later in the video, so I hope you guys enjoy watching Flint practice. So I fixed the footage in this one so the camera is pointed up so you can see the entire run. And I just want to point out that when you are getting to higher heights with your rabbits, one, they will definitely pick a certain way they like to go. As you can see, Flint is coming back towards the camera. And also, they start to slow down when they get to the higher heights because they get a little scared. So you just want to make sure that you are paying attention to your rabbit's behavior. Like, are you getting too high? They'll start not wanting to do it. They'll start refusing. And just, if your rabbit's enjoying it, if it's not enjoying it anymore, you should really stick to the heights you're at until he wants to go to higher heights. So now I'm doing an oxer, or a spread jump with Danger. So it's called a spread jump in rabbit hopping, but it's called an oxer in horses, so you might hear me call it an oxer, but it's really called a spread jump in rabbits. And what this helps with is if your rabbit isn't going as high as you want and is not clearing the jump, and what they're doing is they're jumping up to the top bar and they're using it to pull themselves up and kind of sitting on it and then jumping off, or if they're kind of climbing it like a ladder, this helps because they can't do that, because if they use the top rung to pull themselves up, they won't be able to get over the second jump. So oxers really help to get the rabbits to clear the jump without touching the jump. So this just helps. And this also is a high oxer, so you might see Flint faltering a little bit, but that's just because it's high, and you need to start low with oxers so that they know. And also, if you're doing an oxer, you need to have it either equal level with both the jumps, or you need to have the last pole that they jump higher so that they can see it. Same in long jump, because otherwise they can't see it, they don't know when the jump ends, and it can be dangerous for your rabbit if it knocks down the poles and either breaks its leg or something. So just be aware of that. So now I've started with Danger, and again I am starting low so that he can warm up. Danger is really slow and deliberate, and we're pretty sure it's because he has red eyes, and so he can't really see the full picture of the world. So he kind of has to look around and scan everything, so we think that's why he's slow and very deliberate with his jumping. But he's gotten a lot better, and he's gotten a lot faster. The highest Danger's ever jumped is 11 poles, and he is such a good bunny. I take him to community service events, and I let people in the club use him. He is the best bunny ever. He just does the course by himself. He's super sweet. He will let you hold him anyway, except for me. He doesn't like me to hold him anyway, except for this one. He likes to be held very specifically, unless it's someone else holding him. But he's so good with kids, and I am very lucky to have him. And I hope you guys enjoy watching him hop because he is just so cute. One thing, if you guys notice, is that the one direction going away from the camera, I have to use my hand a lot to get Danger to keep moving forward. And that's because it's his slow way. He decides that this way is going to be his not good side and the other way is going to be his good side. So you do see that I have to keep him going away from the camera, and he just comes back by himself, coming towards the camera. So you guys can see how Danger kind of goes off the course here, and I think that's because of his red eye scanning stuff. So, and also, fun fact, over in Europe, red-eyed rabbits are not allowed to hop in competitions because of their disability with their sight. Very interesting fact. Here is where I set up the oxer for danger, and we also did a lower one because he has a very difficult time with oxers or spread jumps because he does the pulling up on the top bar and typically knocks it over because he's so small, and so he has a really hard time. So we do a lot of spread jump work to perfect that and get him clearing jumps by himself. Good job. You're officially on the YouTube channel. So with Vanish, since he's new to hopping, I don't hop him all the time when I'm doing training stuff. So today I just had him hop over my foot while he was running around, just to give him some hopping time, but also in a very relaxed environment. And he kept turning around and trying to run away when I tried to do it. So you'll see the camera shaking a little bit. That's because I'm sitting in a chair trying to get him to hop over my leg, but also because I'd reach my hand back and try to get him to come over to my foot. He did a lot of marking his scent on my foot, which he's a buck, so that's typical. But we just really just worked on relaxed environment, hopping over foot, just hopping over something, and also having fun running around, petting him, letting him sniff things, not forcing him. I mean, trying to, but not forcing him to do anything. And then I will show you what I did to work on handling him. So with Vanish, I'm really just working on handling because since he's young, he's kind of in that teenager phase and he likes to bite. So I've just been working on a lot with handling. He doesn't like his ears touched, so I've begun rubbing his ears, just getting him comfortable. He also doesn't like noise very much, so if I take him out to community service events or just to go hop at meetings, he gets very freaked out and bites more. So I've started taking him out to a lot of places to get him used to noise and people touching him, so then he can be a better rabbit for someone else when I sell him. He's not coming around. Thank you all for watching, and please comment down below any video suggestions or something you want to learn about, and we will do a video on it. Thank you, and see you later.